We're quite excited that later on in 2024, we expect another piece of legislation to come out lifting the lid on the use of cash retentions in construction.
Welcome to Industry Focus, the podcast with the latest updates from ECA, experts addressing key member concerns and industry issues.
Hi, I'm Rob Driscoll. I'm the Director of Legal and Business at ECA's Business Policy and Practice team. We represent your voice to government's top table. I'm here to tell you about three major successes over the last 6 months on your behalf. Now, the first, in December last year, we were called into number 10 Downing Street to sit with the Prime Minister's business advisor. And that was to go through a couple of things that had recently happened and to help improve how they can impact the success of small, medium-sized businesses in the UK. First one of those is the UK Kum Act, which brought into play a 30-day payments requirement as a mandatory clause in all contracts at tiers 1, 2 and 3 of public sector supply chains. The second, the Chancellor in his autumn statement last year introduced a requirement that to work with the public sector, firms would have to demonstrate that they pay invoices within 55 days or less, or else they might face exclusion. The third is running through the Houses of Parliament at the moment. Current law says that large firms have to report on their payment performance. Average invoice is paid within a certain amount of days, or the time taken to deal with those disputed invoices, various metrics. Those metrics are free to download from a government website. If you put into Google paymentperformancereports.gov, it'll be one of the first two items on the list. What we've managed to do is get those regulations extended so they keep going and close some of the loopholes. Previously, you only had to measure the speed at which you paid invoices, but not what the value was, so you could distort the figures. We've had those loopholes changed and closed on your behalf, and we're still working on them. We're quite excited that later on in 2024, we expect another piece of legislation to come out lifting the lid on the use of cash retentions in construction. Why do we do these things? Well, our day job is to advise you, the members, provide you with support and guidance towards growth, prosperity and resilience. So we provide templates, guidance notes, all behind the paywall or through the app. But what we do is we use that collective experience of our professional advisors across decades and 4,000 subcontractors and contractors operating in the engineering services space to inform that political dialogue that we have with members and then with government on your behalf. So don't forget, have a look behind the paywall, check out what we've got on our virtual bookshelf. If it's not there, contact us because we very well create it on the back of your inquiry. Thank you.